Welcome back to Winterland. This is FuzzFacer51. This is going to be a good one because we've got a lot of time and we've finished a lot of work in our previous episodes, but today we're going to work on a people farm. And I don't mean a farm that breeds people. I don't mean a farm to create the people. No, I mean a farm that creates wheat and the villagers themselves are going to go pick this wheat, so we don't have to worry about harvesting for our bread every so often. And I took a look in our breeder, and we just don't have any of the people, so we're going to have to get some bread. They like bread, that's what gets them going. And we've got lots of it inside our base. We'll have to harvest the wheat, and then we'll just hand it over to the villagers who will make new villagers. While they're breeding, we're going to create a whole new place, a kind of like a farm like this, but there'll be a villager inside, and then there'll be a villager just on the outside, and one villager is going to throw the wheat to one of the players. When that wheat is thrown, normally it's caught by the villager, but this villager is not going to catch it. It's going to fall into a hopper, and from there, we are going to let it flow into a chest, where we'll keep all our wheat. The first things first, I'm going to harvest a bunch of wheat. And we need at least 2 villagers for this project. So I'm thinking maybe 2 stacks or 3 stacks would get them going. How many do we have? Maybe 1 so far. We're going to have to replant and come back. And once this is finished, we might just completely refinish this area. We might leave the farm for basically a good look. Ate a bunch of pancakes this morning and feeling pretty full. But I'm ready to get going with this Minecraft build. And I was thinking about live streaming. Maybe that's something that I can figure out. There's always the question of, is it up? Is it working? Is the connection good? So sometimes I just don't want to fool with it. If my channel takes off, then I think I will upgrade my hardware. We could push it. We get a little choppy connection every once in a while. I don't think it's the best idea. What do we have here? Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a danger. Hope he didn't get my villager. Uh-oh. We have 2 safe villagers. Excellent. Okay. We'll give some to you. Oh, and there they go. Already. We've got good villagers. We'll block this place up so they don't fall, but it's already blocked. Good. Alright. Here's our new baby villager. Be strong. Grow strong. We'll finish taking down the sign, the 100 sign. While that goes on, we're going to build the foundation for this new farm. I decided to make the base out of quartz. This is gonna give us a good idea of what it looks like. You make one thing out of quartz and you stand back, you look at how good it is, and you think, wow, why didn't we just make everything out of quartz? It takes a little bit more work to get this, but well worth it. It's so beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful quartz. Beautiful. I'm going to try one idea, and if the pattern works, I'm thinking it will, we'll replicate that same idea 3 other ways. So we'll get quadruple the output of one farm. We've got an interesting little building here. It's almost all purple. Purple house. We'll have to get some of the blue wood. We'll add some blue. Blue's in there. Maybe something like this. We'll continue the glass all the way. This whole island was full of trees at one time. But our deforestation has destroyed all the trees. Please, subscribe now. Please. And you, too, can help restore these trees to their once natural state. Help us give spruce wood to the world of Winterland. And subscribe now. Maybe we could cover this entire area with good trees. Then we could even create like a path going in the woods all the way to the village. Quick revisit to our kelp machine. How's it going? Got a few kelp to make. Dried kelp blocks. 1 harvest brings us 7, and all we need is 1. Perfect. And we'll reload our kelp. And I like the look. It looks good. We'll need a few of the shroom light blocks. I'll put 1 on the other 2 corners. Just a thought, what if we put the ice in here? We put some packed ice, maybe on the floor, or in the wall. I think that might be an interesting little look for us. Maybe on the sides. Who knows? Maybe. Packed ice, something like this. We need shroom lights. This villager is going to throw their crops into a little area here. And if this works well, then we'll repeat it here, over here, and over here. 4x4. 2x2. 2x2 wide. Now you are a farmer. Your duty is to harvest these crops. I'll give you some wheat to get started. We'll fill up your inventory so that you want to get rid of it. But now, he can't get in here unless he crouches. And I don't think that the villager can crouch. We're going right down. Like you do when you press shift. We squat, and we get in, but the villager can't. So I think we'll change that to a stone slab, but these 2 villagers are both farmers, and they know what's good. They have been farming this wheat for me. The trapdoors prevent them from escaping their chambers, but since this villager has no wheat, and this villager has some wheat, they're kind of helping each other out. This one's going to throw a little bit of wheat his way, but the villager's not quick enough because there's a hopper right below him, and it picks up the wheat. It goes right into my chest. And I can show you the chest. Like I said, we're going to change this area so that it's not exposed to the elements like this. But if you look in the chamber, it collects my wheat. And so we've already got 2 stacks of wheat plus some bread. And they'll make bread too. They'll make bread and exchange it. They'll trade it. And it's working. It's working good. Uh-oh, and here comes one of the escapees. Zombie villagers. And if we trap this one, if we cure it, which I think I might do, I might try to trap this one. Come on. Come on in. Come on in, buddy. Uh-oh. There he goes. I think we can make him a good librarian, because it looks like he's a librarian. But all we need is a potion. We got 2 in here because I think a baby escaped, or a baby jumped in there somehow, and now there's 2. But there's a librarian in there too. That one hasn't gotten his profession, and this one is just a zombie. But if we cure a zombie, we'll get very good trades. So we'll see what we can do there. First, we need to create a potion stand and make a name tag for it. This is going to be the cured villager. Miraculously cured, Mr. Subject. Calm down, zombie. You are just being too wild. And come on out, villager. It's time. Time to come into the real world. Come on. Stop staring at the wall. There's more to the wall. There's more than the wall. And you will go in this boat as soon as you walk down the stairs. I created another building here. This is the number 2. And it is exactly like this one. I just need to add the villager. Come to pick up the trade, villager. Go on and become a farmer. It's your destiny. Your family has been a long line of farmers. And now it's your time to take the reins, take control of this farm. I believe in you, villager. Mr. Villager, my villager. We kind of completed a third little module here. I recorded all this, but I'm going to have to record it again because I didn't catch it. Something happened. And we've got the three little areas. We got 3 little areas where these little villagers are going to farm for us. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to sleep before the night because looks like there's all kinds of mobs everywhere. But anyways, I completed a third one. I had to, and when I made the first one, it was working well, and it seemed to be. Maybe I was mistaken, but these little modules, they're just not throwing the food. And after I built the third one, I noticed that I'm not getting any wheat. But maybe I just have to wait, and they'll kick into gear. Their inventories might not have filled up, and well, we've got 3 little villagers here. In any case, if it doesn't work, we've got a nice little village, and 3 little villagers, all farming away. I like the look of it. I like the look. I put the little wall pieces on the corner, and I'm really liking that lately. That is an interesting little part of it. Oh, I forgot this one. And the roofs, they've got a lot of detail in them, and it's looking good. I'm happy with the quartz. It's a good addition to the little village. Whether it's working or not, we'll see. We'll see. And if it does, we need to add a 4th one. And I was going to, but I put a pause on that for now, just because it's getting to be a long episode. And oh, surprise, surprise! Well, now we have 5 bread. Now where did that come from? I don't even know. I'm thinking they must have farmed it. They must have farmed it, so it must be working. But there was a long pause where I didn't get anything. I don't know. I don't know. If I sit around, I wait around here, I'm sure I'll get some bread. Something will come. It's starting to snow. Okay, okay. And, well, I'm liking it so far, but we're going to add a 4th one. And that's going to take a little bit of time, but not today. Not today. The way it works is these little villagers, they all farm in each of their little modules, and they'll fill up their inventory. And this villager here, he doesn't have access to the farm, so he needs resources, and they try to throw the resources at this middle villager. You can't see him, but if I knock down this wall, right there he is, and when they throw the food, it gets caught in the hopper, and it goes into my chest. So I get all the bread and the wheat, and I could replace this with beetroot or potatoes, and I think I might with potatoes, because potatoes are good. The only thing is you gotta cook them. But the reason I thought it might not be working is because these 2, and you can see with 4, it would be kind of like an open space. So with these 2, it looks like one might be throwing the food into the other space, missing the middle guy. And so only this one would be throwing the food into a wall. And if it throws into a wall, then it's going to go down into the hopper. But I caught some bread, so at least one of them's working. We'll see how much bread I can get, and we'll go from there. Maybe another episode will complete that. This is going to be the food, our food source for now, though, because I'm kind of tired of always harvesting our wheat. So this is the solution. This is something I don't have to worry about, and in between our adventures, I don't have to go back to the farm and plant my seeds. And on top of all that, if it doesn't work, which we saw it kind of works at least a little bit. I got 5 bread, unless it teleported into the chest. It looks good. I just like it. It's like a city. It's like little villagers are hard away at work in this little snow village, and I'm happy with it. It's looking good. It's looking good. But I think that's gonna be all. We're gonna have to end the episode, and I want to thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell icon and drop a comment on what you think might be good for a future episode. I've been looking at the YouTube analytics, and it says that stories are good, and that's a new theme for the Minecraft. Is what I have watched on YouTube. So maybe we'll include a little bit more of that, and then also a little bit of commentary, kind of like a person will be playing a game, but another person watches and just kind of makes comments, laughs, makes jokes. So I kind of like it. I kind of like the way that the algorithm, the audience, is directed to my channel. It's not a lot, of course, because I don't have any subscribers. Maybe have 200, but I've got maybe a couple clicks here and there, and I like it. I like it. But hey, like I said, this is gonna be it, and thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. This is FuzzFacer51 signing off.